Welcome. In today's reading, I'm going to attempt again for the second time. It is going to be by the mutable signs. That's Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. This will be a love reading. The first reading, it was very heavy sword energy and a lot of not speaking your truth. And funny thing about the reason I'm redoing this reading is because my mic died halfway through the reading and the sound was not there. So I feel like that was very accurate for that reading, considering it's a failure to speak your truth, but we'll see if the same thing comes out or if I pick up on a different collective. Ooh, interesting. So the exact same card. So it's card 31, Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. So, again, I'm picking up on the theme of needing to express yourself, being authentic to your emotions, and speaking up about them. So, heavy Pisces energy on that card as well. And we have everything is connected. Zigzag spider. So this could be talking about, the fact that as people, we are all a part of a collective conscious, but it could also be speaking to a need for more connection in a relationship with another person. I'm going to do a you versus them spread. The first three cards will be you. The next three will be them. This first card will be your energy. Eight of Cups. Walking away from something that doesn't serve you. Moving towards something that's more fulfilling. Next card is how you feel about them. It's the Seven of Swords. You could feel like they are lying, deceptive, cheating, sneaky, trying to get away with something. And the third card is your true self, the Knight of Cups. You have a need to give someone your love, but you might be doing that kind of rashly. Maybe you enter into relationships too soon or try to move the connection forward quickly without really an intention of investing for the long term. Alright, next three cards will be them. And their energy is Eight of Pentacles. You have two eights here. And excuse me, I'm sorry. They might be really focused on their work or accomplishments or getting more money or status or putting in work to learn a new trade or skill or something that they want to accomplish for the long term. And how they feel about you is Page of Wands. So they could feel like you're kind of immature or not as I don't want to say equal, but more so just not on the same level as them. They could also see you as someone that has a lot of passion or a genuine drive in new directions. A lot of a flighty energy, I feel like. And their true self is the Death card. They could be going through some sort of transformation, ending of some sort of cycle in their life. They might be coming to terms with the things about them that they need to let go of. I get a collective energy between the two of you, and then a message from the universe or spirit. The Devil. So this straight away feels like some sort of entanglement or especially a trauma bond. Maybe you two kind of feed into the other's negative habits, their just not so great qualities. The message from Spirit is a Knight of Swords. I feel like saying you need to move quickly into the direction of something. I'm not sure what it is, actually. It's definitely making a sudden movement. Doing so without really thinking too much about it or getting very emotionally involved with the decision. The Six of Wands and the Three of Swords on the bottom with the Magician. You could be trying to overcome heartbreak, or the two of you could be. This could be something to do with your past relationships, past interactions with others. You could really feel like you're going to have some sort of victory over that, and you might be using all of your available resources to do so. I clarify this top row for you. So the Three of Swords again. Maybe it's not a heartbreak from the past. Maybe it's something to do with this relationship. Maybe the two of you have caused some emotional damage to each other. Let's see. Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Cups. This just gives me the feeling like you're wanting to make a connection, a real deep soul connection to someone. Doesn't really feel like this person though. Maybe you have some ties to someone else that you haven't let go of, and it comes in randomly, unexpectedly, and this emotion just bubbles up in you, and you don't really know how to move past that. Let's see, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups again, and the Ace of Swords. Now you could, again, feel like this person is just kind of offering things that they can't really deliver. There's some sort of clarity around that. Like you've seen that the things that they say don't really match with their actions. They might talk a good game, try to win you over with a lot of lovey dovey talk, but it's not based in truth. Nine of Cups is Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. You might feel like you have better options and you want to move forward with those. You have a lot of different ideas about how to move this forward and different directions you could go with it. And you seem to be kind of moving in the direction of just not feeling like this person is the one that you want to choose. Not gonna lie, I don't particularly like this reading, but this is what's coming out. We'll clarify the bottom row here. The Pentacles to the Knight of Swords again. We've got double knights and the Devil again. So maybe this person is kind of perpetuating a cycle of toxicity. Maybe they have some sort of addictions that they battle with, or things that keep them trapped in just toxic habits. They could want to move past this. They have all of the desire to do so, but I don't feel like they're putting in the actual work. One more card on this Devil here. This could also be being tied to things that have happened to you in the past or happened to them in the past. Yeah, that they reflect on but don't know how to move past it. They're stuck in this feeling of this is what's always been there. This is how I've lived my life. I don't know what to do with this. It's just a part of me. I don't really care for that either. Because you can always heal and move past traumas or addictions or get help with whatever it is that you need. Maybe it's mental help, working on, healing those wounds from childhood or past relationships or trauma bonding. The Page of Wands is Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Maybe they don't feel like you're putting an equal amount of effort into this connection. They might feel like you're juggling them and something else, or just it's almost like they feel like you're paying more attention to the things that you want and your ideas and how you would go about things and not really investing so much in them or what they want. Let's see, Death card, Seven Swords, and the Sun. So maybe they realize that they come off as deceptive, and that's what they're trying to transform. That's what they're bringing to the light. The Death card is like your shadow and all the things you kind of suppress and hold back, and that's what's transforming. But the Sun is illumination and clarity, and maybe they're finally seeing what their actions really look like to other people, and they're attempting to work through these, but I don't know that it's going anywhere because they feel so stuck and unsure of which direction to go with it. Let's see what the devil is between the two of you. Maybe it's the fact that they have so much healing that they've not done, and that causes a conflict between the two of you. Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, it's this, whatever this is that they're battling, it's really become heavy and weighed down on your connection, maybe from the beginning, and it just didn't come to light until you looked back, or until the two of you looked back to see where you had come from and where you're at. It's like waiting for things to get better, that you're expecting for them to come in, but they can't really move because the burden of this is too heavy. It's like an anchor on the ship that's supposed to be coming in. Let's see what the one card that I didn't understand the most is the last one. So what is the Knight of Swords for the message from the universe? I can see that it's quickly move towards something, but what is the something? Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands on the bottom, so it's got to do with cycles ending, and maybe one or both of you are being kind of my way or nothing. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah, maybe there's just a genuine need to move in a better direction. It's going to be better for either of you. Like, there's a whole lot of sword energy there. The Nine of Swords is, staying up, overthinking about some anxiety or having nightmares about something that is really worrying you in your day to day life. The Six of Swords is like a refuge sort of energy. It's a packing up and moving on with the things that you have on your back and just going to calmer shores. So maybe not that you're not right for each other, because I can see that there's a whole lot of love on your half and a lot of wanting to work on it in some way on their half, but maybe you're just not in the right place right now. It's like a right person, wrong time, or maybe you were just meant to meet to teach each other these lessons, which is, altogether very possible. We meet all sorts of people that are, our soulmates for sure, but they're not meant to stay for a long time. Not all of them. Let's see what else I can get out of this. One or both of you might be spying on the other, checking in, maybe online or something, stalking profiles. Cards are getting all caught up. Wheel of Fortune, again. Two of Cups, Four of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like when whatever this cycle is and you get off of the wheel, like you're not meant to stay on the wheel for a long time. You're just supposed to move wherever it's taking you, which generally is divinely guided. You'll move into a union with someone that maybe was a missed opportunity, something you were not seeing. There's a Four of Cups. There's three cups that you're focused on that are just, not what you really want. But from being so focused on it, you're not seeing the one cup that is something that you might want that's being offered to you. And that one cup could be the one cup in the Two of Cups. It's like the other person is, here's my cup, you just have to match that. So I feel like once you or they work through, I didn't even realize this card stayed there. What is that? Once you or they, travel through this trying time, you'll come to that merging of two people that can result in a really good connection. The card that's stuck over there was the Seven of Wands. And that's, standing up for yourself, fighting for yourself, getting your ground against your adversaries. And your adversaries could just be, versions of yourself as well. It doesn't have to be other people. It's like, stand your ground and show up for yourself to overcome these things. I'm not necessarily sure if I'm speaking more so to you, to the other person. Maybe it's both of you. I feel like it's more the other person than it is you, because you're not really showing up with a lot of negative, other than thinking that the other person is, deceptive or cheating or being sneaky. Maybe this person just needs to start putting the focus on really going into themselves and working through whatever it is that's keeping them stuck or feeling like they're bonded to traumatic events or negative habits or addictions or, all those aspects that are meant to be worked through, but you have to genuinely put in that effort and the work to do so. Bottom we have Ace of Wands and Four of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So yeah, could be getting clarity on what it is that you really want. But this will come after a period of rest and reflection. Maybe it's just, seeing how you end up in relationships that are just not necessarily serving you. Maybe once you reflect on that, you'll have a better sense of truth and be able to move forward to a really passionate and vibrant new beginning in the direction that you want to go. Well, I don't know what else to say here, so I'm probably going to leave it there. Not one of the better readings I've done, but if it comes out, it comes out. I hope this helped in some way. And as always, have a good day on purpose.